Yeah, I guess if you guys just sort of speak to the mood on the in the locker room right now, and sort of where you would assess the mental state of the team.
Yeah, I know we're disappointed with the game. Um, you know, Apart from the cards, I think we shot ourselves in the foot, letting a goal in the end of the first half. That didn't set up our second half play, um, and we just came out flat today. Obviously we know the circumstances. They were tired, had a lot of guys missing, but we didn't show up today, and it's disappointing. We needed to use this game for 3 points and to prepare for Club World Cup, and we came out flat. And so it's going to be tough to we got to learn from all these things that we did wrong and move forward.
All right, Jada, we'll go to you next.
Thanks. A lot of the conversation, y'all, is going to be that the protests and the Club World Cup, things like that, are distractions for y'all. What do you kind of say in response to that notion or that thought process?
I mean, I think that yeah, it's a distraction, but at the same time, it's part of the whole process. It's part of our job. So we got to figure out as a team, as a collective, how to get through that and keep the politics out of it. And when we get on the field, just play. Like Alex said, I think we came out flat-footed today, and sometimes stuff just doesn't go your way. Obviously, red cards don't help at all. But yeah, I think that there's two different sides of the game. There's off the field and there's on the field. And when we get on the field, we really got to be able to just turn off everything out or everything else and block out the noise and do what our main job is, and that's perform on the field and play good soccer.
Do you think has everything that you guys have had to manage taken away from any of the excitement or celebratory mood that you people would expect you to have for playing in a Cup World Cup? Has that been tainted too?
I'm sorry, wait, I didn't understand the question.
Okay. It has what you've had to manage, with dealing with sorry, let me say it again. Have, dealing with the battle with MLS to get the correct or what you feel is fair, has dealing with that taken away from any of the excitement or celebratory mood that to even be playing in a Club World Cup?
I mean, I think we all understand as players that this is a tournament that's on the global stage. We're playing against some pretty incredible teams, and so it doesn't take the fact of the matter that these are teams that we dream of playing against, and we're going to be playing against some competitive and top players. So I think besides the fact that all this is going on, it's still an incredible opportunity for us to be in the tournament.
I think that it's hard to really say like, oh, you're not enjoying it and looking forward to it, because we all are. Like you said, this is what we all dream of, playing these teams. But the fact of the matter is that we're in a lot of different fixtures, and they're all kind of all over the place with our schedule and in our year. So it's like we can look forward and get all excited for Club World Cup at the beginning of the year, but we got other tournaments and games to play. So I think this next week will be really fun for us, and this next week you'll see a bit more energy and going into playing these games, because now is really what we can focus on. But before today, we weren't looking towards the Club World Cup because we had Vancouver in the way. So I think you got to look at it in 1 week at a time, one game at a time, and just stick with that.
All right, Maz, over to you.
Sorry about that. Yeah, guys, just kind of on the same note. Uh, how do you not make the next game bigger than it is and it just being the next game, if you know what I'm saying? Obviously, you've been at 33 of the biggest clubs in the world, as you all talked about, but how do you, lessons learned from Vancouver, and then let's just focus this week on what we need to improve and somewhat of an eye on the opponent?
Yeah, I mean, leading up to this next game, we know Botafogo is a good team. It's a solid team that we're gonna need to be prepared for. similar to this game, if you don't come out from the gate swinging, it just allows the team to it opens the door for them. So a lot of lessons learned in this game that we need to carry into the next game, even though it's from MLS to Club World Cup. There's always something that you can learn from. And I think leading to this week, it starts with training. A lot of the guys, coach has said it too, if we need to train the way we need to play. And I think this week is going to be very crucial to that game.
Thanks, guys. That's all I got.
Maz, thanks. Felipe, we're going to go your way next. Over to you, please.
Thank you, Alex. Mi pregunta es para Alex. Pues ya se acerca el Mundial de Clubes, están a una semana. Lo ideal hubiera sido llegar ganando. Ahora van perdiendo y encima de eso, pues las negociaciones que tienen con la Asociación de Jugadores de Estados Unidos, ¿cómo el equipo se recupera de eso? Y también tus expectativas del equipo de Seattle Sounders en el Mundial de Clubes. ¿A dónde crees que Seattle Sounders va a llegar en el Mundial de Clubes?
Sí, yo creo que pues no estamos entrando en la forma que queremos, pero eso es lo lindo del fútbol. Siempre hay otro partido y creo que esta semana nos tenemos que preparar para un juego bien importante. Los entrenos tienen que estar difíciles y yo creo que la expectativa es que tenemos que salir en nuestro campo a ganar y esto es lo lindo del fútbol, que cada equipo puede ganar y empieza con todos los detalles que hacemos en el entreno.
We'll have translation for anybody that needs it on the back end. For now, I want to keep it moving to get the guys on the bus. With that in mind, Kev, I think you have one in the room, correct?
Yep. So, despite the results, Stephen Fry made a couple big saves. What are your guys' thoughts on your goalkeeper's performance, and how has he been leading the team as the captain, not just through these games, but also the whole situation through the fair share movement?
I mean, I think that Steph's been a great leader for us, and through all this stuff that's happening, it's tough as a team, but especially as a captain. And I think that him and Christian have done a great job of kind of being the head of the snake and taking a lot of that fire so a lot of the other guys who are younger, less experienced, don't have to take as much of that and can focus more on the soccer. And they're both two guys that we all gather behind and we trust, and those are our leaders. So we're going to follow them wherever they go and whatever they say. For Steph's goalkeeping, I mean, he's always been a fantastic goalkeeper for us. It's tough. Sometimes stuff doesn't go your way, and even great goalkeepers, they get enough shots on them and they're not going to be able to block them all. So he's been great for us and a great leader for us to rally behind. So
yeah, I'd like to echo that and just say sometimes you just see the face behind the camera, the person who sticks his neck out. And so Steph has been a great leader, great role model. The whole team is behind him, and just want to put that out there that we all support him and thank him for his efforts and being such a good leader.